you want to reprogram your mind to think positively, then you gotta be first. You have to realize positivity is a choice. It's not the first choice we make, but it is a choice. You can choose between having a positive attitude or a negative attitude, and I'm gonna show you how. But we gotta understand the mindset behind it. It's that it is a choice. So when you're going through something negative, you can fall back on the mindset that wait, positivity is a choice, and you choose what you do. So you can choose to be positive or negative. Now, if I just left you with that alone, it would not help, because I feel like honestly, a lot of people think positivity is I woke up today and life is great and I came to say that I'm happy. Like, oh, that went hard though. Like, that I'm happy. But, like, that's not what positivity is all about. It's just putting a twist on something to make it better than what you're currently thinking about it. If that makes sense. Like, positivity, it can be I woke up and I'm happy and life is great. It can be that. And I have my moments where I'm like that. But for the most part, my positivity is more calm. It's more quiet. It's more realistic to who I am as a person and the mood I'm feeling that day. You know, like I said, there are some moods where happy, look at the sky, and I can go like that. But there are other days where I'm not feeling like that. And the problem is that most people think that to be positive, they have to be upbeat and energetic and just ready to rumble. But no, positivity comes in different flavors. And I wish people knew that. I wish people knew you can be positive without having to put on a big smile and a extra attitude or anything like that. You don't have to. You can fit the positivity you want to feel to your mood. So, like, if I'm not feeling like that, being happy and being all energetic, I'm not going to make myself do it. And that's what people do. They feel bad. They think, oh, I gotta be positive. So they try to force that extra positive attitude on themselves. And because it doesn't match how they feel at the moment, it's not going to work out. Like, people say you can always choose your mood, right? And it's true. But are you really, like, if let's say your best friend died, or your dog, or your parent, or your brother or sister, when if they just died right then and there, could you really look at their dead bodies and say, "Oh, they're dead," but then I'm happy? Like, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can still be positive. You can put a positive twist on it, but not in that direction, because that's not real. You aren't happy right now. You're sad. You're hurt, and trying to force that hurt to just go away like that and to sing and dance, and no, it's not gonna happen. Now you still have a choice. And here's how, if I was in that situation, if like my parent or like my brother died or something, here's how I would handle that situation. I would cry and feel that sadness. But I would always tell myself, just because they're gone, just because I can't see them, doesn't mean they're not with me. That could be positive spin. And that could give me strength to keep going through instead of just falling into a depression because they're gone. I'm recognizing they're gone, but I'm recognizing that, are they really gone? And that's one way, but maybe I'm not feeling that way. Maybe I could think, maybe because I have this mindset where I like persevering through things, I can think, wow, they're gone. I can't believe this, but you know what? They're watching me right now, and I gotta make them proud. I gotta make them proud. And I'm gonna make sure that every day I'm on this earth, they're gonna know that there's somebody out there doing great things because of them. That's another way to be positive. It's not Yeah, but it's just more real, like it fits more with how you, like, your mindset and how you're feeling at the time. You feel me? So if you want to reprogram your mind to positivity, first you have to understand that it is a choice that you can make. And second, you have to understand that positivity does not mean you have to be upbeat all the time, because that is draining. And if you try to do that, it is going to not, it's not going to work, because you cannot just keep that upbeat mood all the time, especially when it's not something you're really feeling. But you can put a spin on that to find the positive meaning in that, and whatever negative thinking you're caught up in, you can find a way to put a positive twist on it that relates to you. I was walking just a while ago, and this about to be some TMI. I probably shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I was walking and I had my pad on because I don't wear tampons, and I felt, you know how, like, this is, girls, you're gonna understand this, but if you're a guy, you're not gonna understand this. I'm sorry, but you know how, like, when the pad, the sticky side kind of peels off a bit, and then it gets on your skin, and so you're walking, and it just keeps the sticky parts on your thigh. It just keeps pulling and pulling at you, and it just hurt. Like, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, and I was walking, and I felt that. And the first thought was, bro, oh my god, I can't believe. But then I stopped, and I said, wait, Faith, that's a negative thought. How can we make this positive? And so I literally stopped and think and thought, how can I make this positive? And I said, you know what? I am so grateful that it started acting up now before I got too far away from the house. I can just go back and fix it. And that's what I did. And that's what I said. And it was a moment of positivity that fit in with how I felt at the moment, at the time. I didn't say, it's okay, I'll go ahead and walk the walk and I'll be fine. No, I say, you know what? I'm grateful it just started acting up now, because I'm about to go ahead home and fix it real quick. I ain't that far from home, so bet. Do you feel a difference in that type of positivity than trying to be upbeat all the time? So, if you want to reprogram your mind for positivity, understand it's in your control, and realize what positivity really is. It's not that fake positivity that the media portrays. No, it's just putting a nice spin, a better spin on the negative thing you're dealing with. Which means you gotta first be aware that you're even thinking that negative thing. And to be aware, then we gotta dive down into meditation. We gotta figure out how to start observing our thoughts. But that's a separate scope. So I will leave you with this little practical tip. What you can do is, I want you to write, be more positive, on a note card, and hang it up everywhere, like in your bathroom, in your bedroom, on your car. Like, just put it everywhere you're gonna be looking at. Even in the kitchen, like, put be more positive everywhere. And then put be more positive wallpaper on your phone, on like both screens. And then put be more positive in your notes. And then put a note widget on every page of your phone. So you're constantly seeing and feeding into your mind the words, be more positive. And we can dive down into the what's the name of it? It's a system. The reticular activating system. We can dive down into the reticular activating system, which is a mechanism in your brain that it will start to be more conscious of what you're looking for. So, for instance, if you have never seen, like you go to the car station and you see a punch buggy, a yellow punch buggy, and you were like, oh, you looked at it and you just kind of like, oh, yellow punch buggy, cool, and you're thinking about getting that as your car, like, yeah, I might get that, and then the very next day, all you see on the road are yellow punch buggies. You never saw them before, but they were always there. They just weren't active in your reticular activating system, so it wasn't programmed to look for it. But when you saw the yellow punch buggy, it made a connection with it. Then your reticular activating system said, oh, that's important to you? Okay, we're going to be more aware of that. And it looked out for it, and you saw it. So the same thing will apply to seeing the word be more positive. If you keep looking at it and looking at it and looking at it and ingraining it and ingraining it, your reticular activating system, it's a real part of your brain, I'm telling you. And if you don't believe me, look for a red heart. Tell yourself today you're going to see a red heart and look for it. And by the end of the day, you will see a heart. And I did say look for a red heart, but really just look for a heart. Like, just look for a heart. But if you want to do the, a mega challenge, do a red heart. But really, just look for a heart in general. Just look for a heart. I did that challenge. I learned it from Mel Robbins. And I'm like, I ain't gonna see no heart. But I said, I'm gonna look for a heart. And would you believe if I told you, I saw a heart in the next 30 minutes. And I'm like, dang, that's true. So I'm telling you, if you just repeat something over and over and over in your mind, and look for it, and you're gonna be seeing it everywhere, well then that it's gonna pick up in your reticular activating system, and then you're gonna become more conscious of that. So when you're stuck thinking negatively, when you first start thinking negatively, your reticular activating system is gonna pop up and say, wait. It's gonna say wait. And that's gonna be you saying, I'm thinking negative. Let me think positive. Ooh, and then you'll start being more positive, because then you'll think, okay, well, how can I make positivity match the situation I'm in? And then you'll think about that, you'll figure it out, you'll say it, and then you'll be more positive. All right? So that's how you're going to reprogram your mind to be more positive. Recognize it's in your control. Understand that positivity is not la la la. It's not that. It is more realistic, and it matches how you feel, and you have to think about how you feel and the situation you're in and put a nice spin to what you're going through that's meaningful to you. That's positivity. And then 4, be more positive everywhere you can see it, on your phone, on the walls, in the bathroom, in the kitchen. Write it down, affirmations, say it to yourself. Get that word, be more positive, ingrained in your mind. And then subconsciously, you're going to just start being more positive and being more aware of when you're being negative to turn that into a positivity. All right? Bet. Dang, that was hard. I'll see you later.